Dave Snyder here. It is the 17th day of June 2014, and I just wanted to point out this pattern again. Like I said, it was really strong on the earth right now. This pattern is so strong on the planet right now. I'm going to go ahead and clip that out, save it, and actually I'll just get this whole area right here and save it with my snipping tool, like so. Get some landmarks in there so I know where I'm going with it. Try not to make it too big. Okay. And I'll name it, I don't know, Peak. Probably already got that somewhere. Nope. Okay. Close it. Go back to my Google Earth, or start my Google Earth. I haven't done that yet. And then go to China. I will go ahead and turn the borders off for a minute. And the weather. And I'm going to overlay that pattern right here. And we're going to see Schrodinger fall into place. I bet you, because I already seen it. So we got pictures, maps, these clips, Peak. Okay, where is it? Right there. Let me grab my glasses real quick. Hold on just a moment. Alright. Get this line here. It's pretty close. Looks pretty good. Let's check it. See the round shape of it? See that? Definitely see the round pattern of this area of Europe and Central Asia. Being in the same place at the same time or something. Being created in the same place, something like that. The land was separated. I think it was created in layers, continent at a time, or something. But shaped the same, all from the same area of the Earth. From the major eruptions that the moon created when it hit the Earth. Yes, indeed. Why not? What else hit the Earth? You don't see anything else near the Earth, right? So I would have to say that is your prime suspect, the moon. Since there's so many things that point to it, I don't know. Let's see, the center is Belarus or something, looks like. Center of this circular area. Poland. Sometimes that gives you a little clue. You look at the geology of the areas that are in the impact, and you just, I mean, I can go outside my front yard. If there wasn't all these buildings and houses around me, I could see the hills and the mountains, and you know, I could see, you know, there's something else to it. That's all you really need. So now I'll bring up the impact. I gotta find it first. It's just a little ways up here somewhere. It's one of these ones. Probably a little lower, right there. It doesn't really show Schrodinger that good, but there it is right there. You see, you can see it right there. It's just a little off still, which weather does that. But now we can see, like if you live in this area of on the Earth, we can see what part of the moon hit your neighborhood, pretty much. And like I've pointed out, this is Schrodinger right here on the moon, okay? And I've showed Schrodinger up here in the weather patterns before perfectly, absolutely perfect before. You know, this right here doesn't show you very clearly, and I think that they're starting to change the weather on Wonder Maps as well as, you know, they already did it on Google Earth. But I mean, I've seen it up here in this area of Europe, and I've seen it down here near Italy in Europe. You see it comes down, you see another, it kind of comes down here and then stops again down here somewhere. So you'll see it down here around Italy, you'll see it up here by Denmark and all that. But that's the same circular pattern. So where's that coming from? Well, we've seen it on Wonder Maps in Europe right here, right? China is way over here. So it's not, and the weather's moving this direction, right? To the east. Am I right? On the at the northern hemisphere, it's moving this direction towards the east. Down here, I think it's moves the other way. Something like that. That's how it appears, anyways. So there's that print there in China right here. Seen it in the weather here the other day near Japan, or right here somewhere. Seen it up here in North America right here the other day. I worked with that pattern yesterday, that big red pattern that was here yesterday. I worked with that a little bit. Brought it to the moon, checked it out. There's some more Schrodinger. See the circular pattern? This is Schrodinger as well. Sure, or Mare Oriental actually. I saved a picture of this earlier. I should check that out right now. Incredible. Yeah, that ought to fit right inside Mare. Oh, I bet it fit right inside there right now. I should save it again just to make sure it's right. I can see the shape of it right now. I'm just going to save this part right here. And I'll call that one, I don't know, slide or something. Because I want to show you something on this one, this overlay here, the badass one I call badass, that one. That one is badass, actually. Oh, there's that pattern from yesterday. I had it on the moon, actually. It's reversed. Isn't that the one that did the twin tornadoes? I think it is. There's Nebraska right there. This is after, probably. Okay, so let me bring up this overlay here. Right here. And look at that inside of that circle. See the inside of the crater? Now watch. Here, let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay. When you slide. Look at that. See that? See what I just did? Look at that shit. Oh, look at the crater. Sometimes I wonder about this picture. I really do. But I have taken. Look at that. Oh my God. This edge actually goes in more. This is a weather pattern. You got to realize this is a weather pattern that's moving. So it's not exactly it's not always going to be over the Earth in the right spot. Exactly. It's going to move. It's going to be. But there it is, right there. You see that the crater and everything. Holy shit! This edge actually goes over to this edge here. So and there's the. Peek up there again from the other impact. Look at that. Look at that crater. You can see it and everything. That right there. Look. Center. That's incredible. You got to admit, that's incredible. It just is. That is. That's what the weather shows us every single day. There's not a day that it doesn't show us something like that. Every single day. Oh, I mean, if you bring up the Hurricane Sandy, images, the really high detailed cloud images of Hurricane Sandy. Man, I'm telling you, you put the moon reversed over the Hurricane Sandy or Katrina or any of them, and you use the Schrodinger crater, the one I showed you earlier over here, this one over here. Well, this one up here. This one. But you use the better image. I got a better image of it up here somewhere. Probably right here somewhere. Right here. This image. Put Hurricane Sandy inside that crater. Find the best images you can of Hurricane Sandy. This one and this crater. Inside this one too, just like this. Inside the center of this and this crater here, Schrodinger. And you'll see what, this one especially, you'll see exactly what shapes Hurricane Sandy and Katrina and all the other hurricanes. I mean, I'm not trying to point out bullshit here. I check everything before I check it. Because I'm the biggest skeptic of all. You can't, I mean, I don't believe shit. I don't believe anything. You know what I mean? There's nothing I believe in hardly. I mean, it's really tough. I mean, so I got to triple, quadruple, 6 times check everything because this is from NASA and NOAA. So I mean, I really got to check it over. But time after time, it puts everything together. No matter how I put it together, it seems to be the puzzle piece that ties it, the key that ties the whole Earth together. The moon is. So ties the entire Earth together back to the supercontinent, which must have been in the Pacific over here, starting out in the Pacific over here. Had to be. There's some other areas of the Earth, I'm sure. See, these ridges, I don't think built any continents. Maybe they built the edges or something. I don't know. But these ridges, I think, are from being hit on the other side and being fractured on this side. These are exit wounds, basically. And they split the continents up probably. You see how it kind of breaks them, But they were layered too. Or in the same place at different times. They were either they were layered or they were created or they were in the same place at different times, being shaped the same way. They shaped themselves the same way. Just saying. I mean, I don't fully understand it, obviously, but I've looked at it enough to know that that's like your only few choices you have. Something like that. They were at least created in this spot. Maybe one was created, pushed away, and the next one was created, and it's the same shape, just of course different, but the same major, basic shape as the other continent, because they all have similar patterns. Every continent, every single continent. This looks like it go right here in Australia too, right down here, somewhere right in here. I'm sure it will. It has to, because I mean, I know that this crater fits in Australia. But there you go. That's a good one. That crater and everything is in there. So I mean, what do you think? What do you think about that one? You can see the top. It's all there. And I know it's not going to be aligned when I pull this crater picture away. It's not going to be aligned properly over the Earth. That's, like I said, it's the weather. We're looking at the weather here. Weather patterns, not, they move. So they throw me off all the time. See the difference? So that just means it's over this way. The weather does move east, right? There you go. You've seen it. That was there. And this is, I'll just show you this later. I'm still working on that one. I haven't got anything nailed down on it yet, but pretty close. There's a spot on the backside of the moon that it fits in pretty well. And I know it goes on the backside of the moon has hit this area. But when I get something more concrete, I'll put up a video about it. Have a great day. That's it. See you next time.